Okay then, guess it's my turn.
Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends episode, and today we are doing a account showcase of my actual Dragon Ball Legends account. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I have in my account, from characters to events that's still outstanding, to Zenkais, to equipment, to exchange medals and all of that. So yeah guys, I know we haven't done a video in a while. It's just that there's actually not a lot of content that's good to cover at the moment in the game. It's practically quite dry, and at the same time I'm also quite sick, so I don't have a lot of energy to be making really long videos. But once I do recover, I will be back in full swing with some really good content. At the moment we do have the Zenkai for Goku that is out. I might actually make a video on that, as well as the Battle Royale, which I think is very important to do, so I might make a video on that as well. But without further ado, let's jump into the account showcase. Alright guys, so when we do an account showcase, I'm going to go through all the rarities from hero all the way to ultras. Now I know nobody actually cares about heroes, but the fact that they are in the game is something we need to look at in either case. So this would just be a laugh, but these are all my hero characters in the game, and practically all of them are almost maxed out. I believe it's only the last three, which would be Nail, Videl and Charlotte, but obviously Charlotte we can only upgrade as we get him in the game. So those are my hero characters. The only possibility of good hero characters out of this lot here would actually be Charlotte himself. Obviously he still has quite a good art, even though it's extremely old, as well as the one and only Mr. Satan himself, Hercule. So yeah, people actually use him at the moment with Rose because of his actual paralysis ability, which is extremely annoying. But yeah, he is quite good. So he's possibly the only other hero character you'll see run in PvP. Now, if we go to extremes, it does change quite a bit. There is a few I don't have, but most of them are also 14 starred, as you can see. My account is kind of cool. If you go to the top here, it's 14 starred, 14 starred, 14 starred all over. I think it's mostly past this mark here. When we get to TN, then it's no longer 14 starred, but it's close to it, so that's not bad. There is a few I don't have, like the Dag Extreme, as well as the new 18, and the two extremes the two extreme Goku and Vegetas that came out last year as well, and Omega Shenron that I don't have, but most of them I do have. And there is a few new ones like Turles that's currently still on 2 stars, and Bergamo that's on 4 stars. But once I get them up, obviously it will change the game a bit more. So those are the extremes. Now let me jump into the sparkings. Alright, so those are the extremes basically in a nutshell. There's not really much to cover here besides the ones that are missing. Potentially this Goku and Vegeta has really good art. That's probably the only reason I want them, is most likely just for the art. But aside from that, I don't really use extremes. The only extreme characters I might be using would be as bench units, which I will show you in team formations later on. So now let's move on to the sparking characters. And with sparkings, yes, there will be a few I don't have, but as you can see, I do have quite a lot of 14 starred sparkings, starting with the OG Goku over there in red, and just going down really slowly. Got Oob, I got Kefla, I got 21. Obviously got Broly, Vegito, you know, quite a lot of 14 star characters, and Poi Poi, of course, the main guy. And then after that, I don't have a lot of them that's maxed out. Unfortunately, I don't have an account that's like Gurish. This account is quite old in my own opinion. And yes, I do purchase packs once, maybe every 6 months or so, if it's really cheap. If not, then I don't really buy anything. Android 21s and Pan, Beast Gohan, and yeah, you get it. So I have a lot of sparkings, most of them in the game actually, but there is a few that I don't have, as you can see at the bottom. So I am missing this Bulma, but you only get her at 1000 days. The Cell, the 17, a few Legends Limited here and there that I just did not summon for because I didn't really need them as much. And then obviously I have a 1-star Nappa for some reason. Not sure how that's even possible. But yeah, guys, that is the sparking characters that I have in my box. I'll just go through it slowly again so you guys can, grasp of what my box looks like for sparkings, which is most likely the main reason you came to this video in any case. So yeah, this is my box for sparkings. Not the best of the best, but I'm actually quite happy with what I achieved over the last few years of just playing the game casually. Now, if we go to Ultras, it's actually a little bit more disappointing. As you can see, I'm missing most Ultras in this game. I got the free-to-play Goku, Vegeta, and Omega Shenron that obviously anyone can get. Then I got this boy over here, which is our Ultra Super Gogeta himself. Obviously still has quite a good animation, as you can see, pretty dope. But yeah, I got him on the first step when he initially came out, and I remember getting him. And I was actually surprised because I got him on a 300 step. And back then, when he was the first summonable Ultra, they didn't have a 1000 step summon banner. It was 300 Chrono Crystals for the first step. And that actually helped me get him. And then obviously I got this guy last year, December. I only was able to get one copy, unfortunately, but I was able to pull him. And even at 5 stars, he's still quite the beast, as you might know. So yeah, guys, those are my Ultras in a nutshell. Now, if we just focus on Legends Limited units, if you guys wanted to see that, we just have to basically go here. It'll show us all the Legends Limited units I don't have and then what I have in terms of Limit Break. So the strongest Legends Limited unit that I currently possess would be Beast Gohan at 12 stars respectively. And no, he was not paid to win. He's actually the most free-to-play unit that I was ever lucky to get. I actually got him through a summon ticket when his banner came out. Then I proceeded to get one copy of him in the banner itself. Plus they gave us a mission, which I will show you now, that gives you another 600 Z power for him. And then on New Year's, with the 1000 free Chrono Crystals to get any Legends Limited unit, I got him again. And then I used the Limit Break banner that came out this year, which was about 5000 Chrono Crystals, just to boost him. And yeah, I got him to 12 stars with all of that. And he's practically my king of games, you could say. And then if you look down my list, I got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, got Rose, obviously Vegito, Gohan, and yeah, respectively, this is my list. My Legends Limited are not really strong. I think the first two rows, yeah, are my strongest. After that, they tend to fall off. I mean, I could get them stronger if I actually do summon on every single banner, but I really don't. I only summon on hybrid banners and card key banners, as well as Fusion Warriors when they are actually really good. So yeah, guys, Legends Limited is not looking really that good, but I mean, I'm actually happy with it because MUI Goku is one of my favorites, and to have him at 2 red stars is actually really cool. It's just unfortunate I can't use him in PvP because his artwork is amazing. Other than him, obviously the other best one here would be Rose, the Legends Limited one. I just love the art style of it, it's really dope. And yeah, Beast Gohan, of course, at the end, because he just makes the game fun, especially if you run hybrids. So yeah, guys, that is my inbox in a nutshell. Now I'm going to show you the 2 teams that I use in PvP. Okay guys, so for the first main team that I actually use in PvP, it would be the setup here, which is a pure hybrid setup. You guys should be quite familiar with this as I speak about it quite a lot. It's basically a buffed team, you could say. We have Pan for support, which she basically is in the leader slot to get all the Z abilities. And then we have Future Gohan as support as well as the Endurance Nullifier to help us tank if possible. And he also does quite a lot of damage with his platinum equipment. And then we have Beast Gohan just to practically dish out damage and to also make sure we win every single match that we play. Other than that, we have the Green Trunks for Z abilities, and we got Broly for Z abilities as well, which I'll show you right now. So if you want to check out the Z abilities, or if you want to use this team, this is what you should take a snapshot of. This, literally just this, and you will be basically able to win at least 70, 75, 80% of your matches. Obviously you will lose here and there, but it's not like you're going to lose every single match. So that's the team, that's the equipment, if you guys want to take a screenshot. As for Z abilities, I'll show you right now. We have this here, 18% to Saga from the movies, 28% again, 50% to Element Yellow or Element Blue strike attack, 32% to strike attack again, another 30%, 30%. So yeah, you get the gist of it. It's basically just improving strike attacks, special move damage, ultimate damage, defense, you know, the normal things. But this is my main team. This is what I use in PvP when I'm trying to gain chrono crystals and to get high rewards in seasons. If I'm having fun, or if I just want to try a different team, I do use a Fusion Warrior team, and it would be this setup over here. So this is my Fusion Warrior team. We have Ultra Gogeta Blue in the leader slot. Obviously, he's being Zenkai'd by 2 bench units. We also got Super Ultra Gogeta in the blue, as well as Maljube. So those are the 3 I use. If I'm not able to use Maljube, I do put in Legends Limited Gogeta Blue, because he can also nullify endurance. Equipment wise, it's not the best, because I don't really care much for this team. I do use them, like I said, when it's early season or if I'm just having fun. But most of the equipment that I'm using is based practically on special move damage, ultimate damage, defenses, strike attack. So yeah, Ultra Gogeta Blue would be our main focus, because he is our damage dealer, and he also is able to destroy green units like Rose. Then we got Maljube with his green card to push back units. He also does give us a nullification of cover change, and it's either between Ultra Gogeta or the Legends Limited Gogeta for the final member. So yeah, this is the team I normally use as well. Now when it comes to PvP, let me just show you the win and loss rate so you understand where I currently am. So I do need to make it clear that I don't play PvP consistently as I should be, because I have quite a lot to do in life and I don't always have the time to play. So when you see my battle history, you will notice that I play maybe twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, and maybe towards the end of the season, like next week Tuesday, I'll play a bit more just to keep my rank, because as long as I am within the top 6,000, I'm okay. So I'll try to stay within that bracket just to get the total gems, because being in God rank is too stressful, too frustrating, and the only thing you get is a golden border, which I hardly really care about. I'm not even interested in it. But as long as I'm in the top 10k, I'm always going to be getting over 1,000 chrono crystals, and that's enough for me. So if you check my battle history, you'll notice that my win rate, if you count the wins here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a 60% win rate today, and I lost about 4 rating matches, I think, or just 1, 2. I lost 2 rating matches, but I didn't play enough matches in total. So let's just do a real count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I played 8 matches today and I lost 2, which means I got 6 out of 8, which is not a bad. That's at least an 80% win rate, which is not bad at all. So yeah, and most of the teams I'm playing against are good teams, like Rose, for example, which is a menace to play against. So most of the matches I'll have would be against Rose. So in order for me to be able to win, I would have to play against them. And obviously I lost this one, so some matches you will lose. It just depends on RNG, luck, lag, and all of that. But most of the time you will win. So yeah. And as you can see, guys, the last time I played a rank match was at 10 past 3 this afternoon. It's now already 20 past 11 at night, I believe, on my side, so it's quite late. And with that being said, you can see that I'm not really playing a lot, but I'm still able to maintain rank because the season is dead. Now, if this season was not dead and people were actually playing, then yeah, I would obviously grind more. So this teams does work, but the best team for me, to use would be this team, because like I said, they do quite a lot for me. So yeah, guys, that is my PvP teams. I did show you my character list as well. Now let me show you the status of my account. Alright guys, so now we are by status. You can see my artificial name over there, and alright guys, so now we are currently by the active status, and here you are able to see basically everything related to my account in regards to favorite characters, comrades, and all that. So let's go through this. My favorite character setting is currently set to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Obviously I can change that into any character I want. This does show on the home screen as you've seen before. In terms of comrades, I have these 4 set here, and anyone can call well, whoever's on my friends list can actually call onto these 4 characters at any time if they are doing the full power battle mode. Then we also got the arts card sleeves that you can change, so you have different sleeves that shows. I currently have the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta sleeves that we got last year for the festival. So there is quite a few sleeves that I managed to obtain, but there is still more I don't have. But most of the good ones I have, like, you know, the Battle Hour, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or the festival, or the anniversary, Ultra Instinct Goku, the Poi Poi sleeves as well. So yeah, I got quite a few good ones. So for now, I'm actually happy with what I have. Obviously, if you scroll more down, you also get the titles. And my current titles is about 12,000 in terms of character status, which does add up, I suppose. But my best title is currently the Beast Gohan title. Obviously, I got a lot of titles by playing this game for such a long time, and there's probably more titles coming out as time goes on. Some titles go all the way up to 20, but it's not necessarily the title that gives you strength in this game. It's just an aesthetic. They do obviously increase certain things, but you do get the overall titles as you play the game. So currently I'm getting a 12,000 boost in terms of titles, but even if you put the effect on or off, it doesn't actually make a big difference, unfortunately. So total days logged in 759, almost 760. You could say that's about 2.5 years, maybe 2 years, 2 months. But to be honest, I actually also logged off this game for quite a long time. I almost stopped playing for almost 6-7 months before I returned again. So it could have been 3 years if I continued playing, but I just stopped. The highest rank I've reached is 70. Highest RP reached was 29,000, which was last season. Total wins 4,521. Comment down below if you guys have a higher total than me, or what exactly your status is or current status is. Obviously, my good skills, I only do that to a few people. Good games is currently 454, and I cleared 2,723 stories. So yeah, guys, that is my status of my account complete. Now let's go into what else is left. Okay guys, so we'll go to the item section. This is probably the last section that's left within my account. And yeah, let's see what we got. So if you go to fragments, you'll be able to see all the fragments that I have. Fragments are used to awaken equipments. I got about generally a good amount of each resource, and I have about 9 billion gold or Zenny, as you can see on the right hand screen there. Energy tickets we don't really use, so we don't even look at those. Medals and exchange shops, I got about 30,000 rare medals. I got about 21,000 equipment medals. I got a few of these, what do you call these things? These rare soul medals, fragment medals, soul exchange medals, sorry. Yeah, I got quite a lot of items, as you can see. And these items are very valuable, especially the equipment medals. Summon tickets, I don't really have a lot besides the Master Pack 3 and maybe a bit of the Rising Rush, but these ones we don't really look at because they come and go. Training items, I have too many. As you can see, I got way too many. I got 9,600 milk. Like, what do I got to do, Toshi, with 9,600 milk? I don't even use them. 195 of these gold medals that I hardly use, which is also a problem. So yeah, these items I believe is a waste of time, honestly. I feel like this could all be converted into something. I didn't even know there was a pair of jeans. Why is there a pair of jeans in this game? And what is this? It's a book. If anyone has this magazine, let me know what exactly it contains, and as well as this book of 100 hilariously lame jokes, because I actually want one now. What is this last book here? It's a comic book. So if you guys have any of these books, let me know. But these are the items that nobody actually uses. If you go to souls, which is probably the main items, my souls are pretty high. I got like over 80k in terms of the normal souls for each resource color. Well, except for a few, but most of them are quite high. Then we got these souls here, which are the super souls, which is a little bit lower because I use them more often to Zenkai. But they're not too bad as well. And then I also have the Zenkai souls here. But yeah, each resource is quite full, so I'm not really running out on resources. And when we go to Z power, only Z power I have is this one here, which is basically nothing considering that it's only 30. But yeah, guys, those are all my items. So now that I've shown you my items, I've shown you my teams, I've shown you my characters, I've shown you my PvP, let me show you my Legends ranking. So in Legends ranking, I'm currently ranked 1. I got a total score of 7,300,000. 311,000, my bad. And yeah, this is currently the highest score in the game. This guy is currently cheating with his 17 million, which is really impossible. Group ranking, I'm currently the highest. I'm leading by 3 million, so that is quite good. And I'm only doing that by playing the game normally, guys. By doing co-op, by doing adventures, by playing a little bit PvP, by doing the raid. So it's not much. And then if you guys wanted to see my tournaments of power, it is okay. I'm currently sitting on a score of about 79 million, I believe, as you can see right here. And with that score, I am able to actually get gems or chrono crystals this reset that's coming in about 2-3 days time. And I should be able to gain the total chrono crystals that's seen on the screen, which would give me another 500-600 chrono crystals from the tournaments of power. And if you wanted to know the team I'm using, which is probably the team I'm going to use next season as well, this would be the team I'm using. So we got Beast Gohan, Goten, Pan, the Z-Boys, we got Trunks, we got Revival Gohan, Extreme Gohan, and Extreme Trunks. So yeah, guys, this is the team you could take a screenshot of if you are curious to know how they work. And that's basically it for my account. If you guys were curious about my my summons, I'll show you now when last I summoned. Obviously, I still got a new story to do, but I'm not going to do it. I'm keeping that for the anniversary, so I got more gems to grind. But in terms of story mode, I cleared part 1 all the way to part 6. No, sorry, to part 5. From part 6, there is a little bit to do in each chapter. Because I'm keeping that for the anniversary as well as extra chrono crystals if needed. So yeah, guys, that is my account in a nutshell. I am currently level 359 in terms of a Z level. And yeah, in terms of summons, there's not really much to talk about because I don't really summon a lot of banners. I've only summoned recently on the Z-Boys banner. As you can see, most of my banners still have steps to complete. I just didn't do any of them. So if you go to if you go here and you go to summon history, it'll show you the last few summons I've done, and you can see that it's just been master packs, or I'm just doing normal chrono crystals to see what I can get. And this was on the 12th of April. So yeah, considering the date of when I did this tells you when last I summoned. So yeah, that's why I still got over 7,000 chrono crystals. If you guys are looking for a guide on how to get chrono crystals, I do have a video in my channel, which you guys can look for. And I will include that video in the link, so you can see the thumbnail right now on the screen. So yeah, that is my account in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed the short showcase. And if there is any suggestions, or if you guys want to compare accounts, please do leave yours in the comments below. And yeah, I'll have a look to see what exactly your accounts look like. I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy the content, please do subscribe, like, and follow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. Take care.